Welcome to RoWX, aka Rules of Wuxia, where we explore the elements of Chinese martial arts cinematography. I'm your host, Lisa. Today on RoWX, we have Zhang Ziyi, hot guys, and a lot of blind people. This program is classified M. In today's society, blind people are usually considered as second-class citizens. However, this can all be turned around in the Wuxia world. Today, I will share with you my list of top 10 blind fighters who persevered through the test of darkness and proved that they can be more superior to people who can see the light. Since it was hard ranking them in terms of their level of kung fu, I've decided to be superficial and rank them by their looks instead. By the way, this is just my own opinion. Feel free to disagree. Starting from the least good looking. I'm so sorry. At number 10 is Hai Gong, a eunuch from the story of The Deer and the Cauldron. His blindness was caused by an overdose of his own prescribed medicine. I ranked him as the least good looking because of his lack of brows.
地上，全都是啊！在哪里？哥哥，右前方！
Next, we have Ke Zheng-e, the blind teacher of Guo Jing in the Legend of the Condor Heroes, who was also the leader of the 7 freaks of Jiangnan. At number 8 is the slightly better looking golden lion from the story of the Heavenly Sword and Dragon Sabre. Despite having an outrageous nickname, Xie, which is his actual name, has had a rather tragic life. Betrayed by his own teacher, who killed his whole family, Xie went berserk and went on a killing spree, which made him the #1 enemy of the entire Wuling. What made him even more of a target was his possession of the #1 weapon, the Dragon Sabre, 屠龙刀. Near the end of the story, he finally got his revenge by blinding his ex-teacher. At number 7 is a blind assassin nicknamed Chicken Feathers in the Hong Kong action-packed comedy White Dragon. Next, at number 6 is a blind swordswoman named Cui Gu in the 70s Wuxia film Seizure Soul Sword of a Blind Girl. Losing her sight at a young age pushed her to develop exceptional hearing, able to hear people's breathing and heartbeats from a block away. Sadly, Cui Gu's life's purpose was to avenge for the death of her parents. Now at halfway, we have Yuan Sui-yun, a charming villain from the movie Legend of the Bat, based on Gu Long's Wuxia novel, The Legend of Chu Liu. Yuan Sui-yun was also nicknamed the Bat Prince, and he also coined his residence the Bat Island. His tragic circumstances of being an illegitimate child as well as turning blind in his youth, made him detest his own family members, as well as the rest of the world. Similar to all other blind fighters, Yuan Suiyun can fight a lot better than normal warriors in the dark. At number 4 is Mei Chaofeng, a supporting character in the Legend of Condor Heroes. Her eyes were blinded by the 7 freaks of Jiangnan mentioned earlier on. This TV version of Mei Chaofeng, played by the award-winning Chinese dancer Yang Liping, was regarded by most as the best casting for Mei Chaofeng ever. Now it's time to reveal the top 3 best looking blind warriors. Just another disclaimer to say this is purely my own subjective views. I'm sorry for offending anyone by my ranking according to the external appearance. At number 3, I have picked Zhang Ziyi's portrayal of the blind girl Mei in the movie House of Flying Daggers, although later on we find out that she wasn't actually blind. Oops! Did I just say that out loud? Nevertheless, the scene where she danced by beating the drums with her extra long sleeves was truly mesmerizing. Ranked second on my list is Lin Pingzhi from the 2013 TV adaptation of Jin Yong's novel The Smiling Proud Wanderer. The casting for this Lin Pingzhi definitely trumped his predecessors in terms of good looks. He is the subject of much empathy, losing his parents, having to submit to the orders of Yue Buqun the hypocrite, castrating himself in order to master a superior kung fu technique, and then blinding himself while trying to kill someone who was full of poison. Even though his life did seem unfair, upon closer examination, you can probably argue that a lot of Lin Pingzhi's tragedies were reaped from his own foolish actions. Now I'm about to reveal who I consider to be the best-looking blind fighter in Wuxia film and television. The number 1 on my list is a character created by the Wuxia novel master Gu Long. Hua Manlou is a true gentleman, and if no one ever told you, you probably wouldn't recognize that he is blind. He is the best friend of Lu Xiaofeng, the main character in the Legend of Lu Xiaofeng, who is a kung fu master and a detective in the underworld. Despite becoming blind at a young age, Hua Manlou was able to master martial arts and never for a moment of his life felt depressed. He is a lover of life and finds every day to be colorful. Unlike other blind fighters, he is not cynical, nor does he detest the world. Rather, he is always content and thankful, and is loving and forgiving, even to his enemies. In my opinion, Hua Manlou's peace-loving nature and his gentlemanly behavior makes him stand out amongst all of Gu Long's fictional characters. So that's it. That's my list of top 10 blind fighters. I hope I haven't angered anyone with my list. The point I'm trying to make is even if you're blind or you have a condition that limits you from doing certain things, you do not have to be depressed or hate the world for it. God created you for a purpose and life is beautiful. So count your blessings and be content every day in every way. Thank you for watching RoWX, and see you next time.